Good morning, Panthers. Today's date is April 28th.
On today's show, we'll be featuring a story on the Foundry and raffle ticket highlights.
I'm Micah.
And I'm Avery.
And this is GEMS TV. Seventh graders, if you missed the East Coast Trip meeting on Wednesday, stop by room 105 to receive information about your 2024 trip to Washington, D.C., New York, and Gettysburg.
Students, yearbooks can now be ordered in the main office for $60 cash. Please have exact cash and no checks accepted.
Last week we heard from Ms. Castillo about the Foundry, but here's Caden catching up with Nate from the Foundry.
Last week we talked to Ms. Castillo about the Foundry coming to GEMS. Now let's have a word with Nathan Oates about why he wanted to expand the Foundry.
We want to make the Foundry accessible to as many students as possible, and it's pretty close to GEMS right now, but it's still a walk. And so if it's rainy or if you got a lot of books to carry or whatever, sometimes it's harder to get there. So we had the opportunity to go both to Lincoln High and to GEMS to turn the Foundry into two different locations. And that's also an advantage because sometimes there's a lot of middle school kids in the Foundry, and then the high school kids kind of feel like it's a middle school thing. And then other times there's a lot of high school kids in the Foundry and the younger kids feel maybe a little intimidated or like it's not their space. This is going to enable us to get more age specific. So we'll have a middle school spot, of course, at GEMS, and then a different one over at Lincoln High. The other really cool thing about the GEMS site is that we're going to be right next to all the playground space, the big blacktop, and the basketball courts. And that's something that we've been missing at the current youth center because it's just indoors. So there's a pool table, and there's ping pong stuff, and there's video games. But this new site at GEMS is going to enable us to really open up to a variety of other things to do there. We try to help students in a variety of ways. The Foundry is just a safe place to hang out after school, and that's helpful. Kids just usually relax, make some ramen or something like that, and just chill after school, which is good. There's also tutoring that's available, so homework help. There's help with specific projects that maybe aren't school related, but like right now there's a bunch of computers in the Foundry that students are taking apart and rebuilding. And so that's a really cool thing. We're trying to provide some kind of practical instruction for different possible careers, whether it's agriculture or computer science or art or writing or drama or cooking. There's all kinds of things that are offered in terms of classes and programs. But probably the most important thing, I think, is that the Foundry, the volunteers in the Foundry are there to listen to kids and to be a safe place to talk to somebody. And so it's the relationships that kids build with the adults in the Foundry and with other kids in the Foundry. I think that's the most helpful part about it. It's a place that's kind of like a home, but not really like your house. But it's a place where you can build good relationships, process through what's going on, hopefully get some good mentoring from some people that really care about you. And I think ultimately that's really helpful.
To ask more information about the Foundry coming to GEMS next year, feel free to show up at the Foundry in downtown Lincoln to hang out and have fun.
No way!
I'm reporter Caden Hornacek with videographer Blake Johnson signing out.
The book fair will take place in GEMS Library May 1st to May 5th. Students can shop during school hours. Families can shop 5 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. May 4th during open house. Every purchase goes towards Scholastic Dollars for the library. Thanks for your support.
Students who ride bikes or scooters to school need to utilize the bike racks. Please do not leave these items around campus or along the buildings. Thank you for your cooperation in this matter.
The Lady Panthers softball team won another game, beating E.V. Kane 12-0. Pitcher Carmela Quinn did not allow the other team a run for the second time this season. Shortstop Natalie Jensen scored 3 runs. Brooklyn Gardenia played a great first base and had 2 doubles and a triple. Brenna Rodriguez had hit and scored a run. The Panthers finished the regular season this week and will play in the softball tournament at Olympus next Wednesday. Keep going, Panthers.
And now we'll leave you with the video of the raffle highlights.
Have a great day, Panthers.
Congratulations, Evan. You won the student store raffle. You get an In-N-Out gift card. Be a winner too. Get noticed by practicing the 3 Ps to get Panther books from any member or teacher here on Use those Panther Bucks in the student store and drop them in. You'll know who.
The company's like family from the top to the bottom, and you feel that support no matter what part of the company you're in. You feel the support of the whole family.
My dad, he's worked here for 28 years. My brother, he's been working here for 6 years. I graduated high school, waited until I was 18, saw a job opening, applied, and just kind of staying with it. The company's been huge for my whole family and possibly maybe my kids one day.
We're not a company of numbers, we're a company of people. I think it comes from Red Emerson. His greatest asset is the people that work for him. It's more than just working here. You know their families, you know what they do, you know their kids play baseball. It's definitely a family operation.
I went to my younger brothers that also works for Sierra Pacific. I looked on the bar stool and I seen his pay stub. I was like, wow, you're making that kind of money? He goes, yeah. And I said, well, the next time they're hiring, then you let me know. That was 14 years ago, and so that's how I got started.
We treat people like family. They aren't just employees. The strength of the company is the people, number one, and that forest resource, number two.
GemCV would like to thank our sponsors. Platinum level, Sierra Pacific Industries, Tamarloo. Gold level, Eschaton Village Roseville, Crawford Orthodontics, Damsel in Defense. Silver level, Ridgeway Family, Far West Rents and Ready Mix, Sylvana Egan, Staples Construction, One Up Construction, Komodo Technology, Empire Gymnastics Center, Ace Body Shop and Towing Incorporated, Cox HR Consulting, Rockstar Music Academy. Thank you for watching GemCV.